Hello, Quantum Axis Beans. Net the co-creator here. Today's the big meteor shower day. December 13th through 14th. It's the morning of the 14th, 2 a.m. What to expect? Up to 120 meteors per hour with colorful flashes, green, gold, white, and debris from asteroid 3200 Pantheon. Phaethon. Maybe PH is Phaethon? Faith. Oh, yeah, it is Faith. Phaethon. There's no coincidence, it's Faith. How to watch dark locations away from city lights, looking towards constellation Gemini. Yep. We got some powerful energies. I'm feeling them. I was feeling them all the 13th. I just felt a high level of anxiety for no reason, really. If you're feeling that anxiety, it's the energy coming into the freaking planet. You know what I mean? It's wild. Just wanted to do a quick video on the meteor shower and just kind of what I'm feeling. Just high anxiety all day. I slept in a lot. I had a lot of crazy, weird dreams that I can't recall right now. But I've been having very vivid dreams the past few days, I would say. Some I remember, some I don't. The one I do remember that's kind of horrific was I think it was in Hollywood, and my cats were at the house, and there was a fire in my city, and I'm like, dude, I gotta go to my house. It's on fire. And then my friends and I think my family, they're just like, oh no, just it's fine. I'm like, it's not fine. I have to go to my cats, and it was just a lot of that high anxiety stuff. I wanted to pull a couple cards for our beautiful collective. I'll do some chakra wisdom. I'll pull one chakra wisdom. This is it's a cool deck. Let's see. I'll do bottom deck energy. What do we got? Another sacral chakra. I've been getting sacral chakras for the past couple times. The second chakra, sacral. I like sacral better, but it's probably sacral. Creative manifestation. Whoa, that's cool. These energies, man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of energy there. We got to tap into it. This is it. We have the possibility to manifest and create positive outcomes in our lives. It is time for me to manifest what I need. It is time for us to manifest what we need. I ask myself, we ask ourselves, what do we need? I am optimistic. We are optimistic and creative in carrying out all of the tasks that come our way, even seemingly mundane ones, and I maintain a positive attitude in all I do. We are open to receive. We are deserving. You are deserving. We're all deserving. We're all the same. You know what I mean? We're all from the same source. We're all divinity incarnated, experiencing this human life, or hybrid life, some of us, and this and that, but that's a perfect card for that. I love that. Just remember, we're always manifesting, right? That's kind of something to remember. One thing we're manifesting unconsciously or consciously. We got to move towards the conscious, right? If we want to have that positive life, we want to have a positive world. We want to have a beautiful, interconnected, world that we desire. No wars, no mindless working, no, just a bunch of nasty stuff, right? That, again, I think I talked about in the last video. I'm just tired of it. I'm pretty sure a lot of us, especially people watching this or on this frequency, are just tired of the old, boring, drab, mundane, dark world where the powers that be try to keep you down, right? That's their MO. They don't want you to know your divinity, your power, because then they lose control. Once you know, you take back your power. Simple as that. So keep manifesting. Follow your highest passion. Do it with no expectation of the outcome. And yeah, that was cool. All right, let's pull from the standard tarot card deck, Smith, Wyatt. I'll pull one card from here. Let's see what we got. I'll just do bottom card energy again. Kind of just we're trying to finish off this year strong. This is really powerful energies right now with the asteroids coming in. The asteroids are breaking into our field, right? Their energy is being assimilated into the atmosphere, and we can, even if we're not visibly watching it, we can definitely feel the energy. Let's do it. What do we got? What is that card? It's the Fool upside down. So I know the Fool. The Fool usually means starting a new journey. You know, they kind of have the whole world ahead of them, but you have to be careful because of that cliff, right? You don't want to mindlessly wander down that cliff. You don't want to manifest negativity mindlessly, right? Again, if you're doing it unconsciously, you're doing it like the Fool. Okay, I'm gonna look up what the Fool upside down means. Again, I'm going to this beautiful website, Cardarium. Cool website. Kind of use this all the time. Let's go the Fool on the search bar. Reversed Fool card meanings. The Fool in reverse represents the reckless pursuit of starting everything and achieving nothing. Responsibilities are a fruitless labor for you, as you diminish the chance with choice to disappoint yourself and fail. In giving your attention to anything and everything, you are spread so thinly that you're literally your own worst enemy. More fool you. The Fool depicts a curious young fellow embarking innocently on a journey that will change his life. Excited, he gazes upward as he stands precariously at the edge of a cliff, probably looking at meteor shower, right? He is likely not aware of his dangers, more that he is willing to take risk in order to get where he wants to be. Strong he is, he has much to learn, and he travels light with just a small bag, for he needs little in order to absorb the world and its teachings. In reverse, the Fool is changed greatly to be perceived as negatively fearless. Ooh, that's interesting. He cares not about what he ends up with as long as he flits from one to the next in an empty pursuit. Careless risk taker. What do we got? Advice for the Fool reversed. Let's see. This is like love reading for jobs. Borrowing money. Okay, so we get it. Careless, reckless, abandon. I definitely fall into that category where it's just like I'm trying to do 20 things at once, right? And we're playing, 20 different chess games. Maybe not even chess, checkers, chess, whatever, Pokemon. We're not getting anywhere, right? Let's start having a hyper focus, really using that creative manifestation towards something positive. Again, you gotta follow the formula, the 5 steps. The first step being you just follow your passion, whatever excites you the most. I think that's it, And then if 2 things excite you the most, flip a coin, and choose the one that it chooses, right? Or while you're flipping it, you might get a sense of like, oh, I hope it lands on B or heads instead of tails. That kind of gives you direction. But basically, you keep on following your passion as far as you can, with no insistence on the outcome. And another powerful method for manifestation is visualizing what you want, in your mind's eye. You're there, right? Visualize it. Feel what they're feeling, smell what they're smelling, think what they're thinking, act like they're acting. That is you. Now, to properly manifest it, you have to let it go, because that's part of the expectation, right? So, I'm feeling a little frisky today, so I'm gonna use all 3 of my decks. This one is the weird, wacky deck that I got from this lady. She passed away, but it's a cool kind of geometric deck. Let's see what we get on the bottom. Whoa, it's the cover. That's cool. I didn't know the cover was in here. It's Ka. There's lotuses. This beautiful rainbow spiral that kind of just infinitely spirals inward. That is such a cool card. I don't know what it is, but it looks freaking awesome. Now I have to look it up. Number 56. I don't know if that number's important for anyone, but let's look up Ka. Symbol meaning. What is the Ka? Well, I'm seeing something else. Power, energy, spirit, life. These are Egyptian hieroglyphs. This is not it. Ka. Mythology Ka. Oh, this is, right now it's pulling up a bunch of Egyptian stuff. Let's do it. Okay, it does sound like, Ra or whatever. The Ka symbol primarily refers to the ancient Egyptian concept of life force, depicted as two upraised arms representing the spiritual essence, vitality, and a person's double that needed sustenance even after death. In the other context, Ka can also be a kosher certification logo or notification in spectroscopy, K alpha lines, but Egyptian meaning is the most common cultural reference. The life force, divine spark, spirit double, or energy that animates a person and continues after death. That is actually really cool too. Wow. And under that, we got the invitation. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. This is powerful because we're invited. We're invited cosmically, right? Right now, the collective conscious. This is the first time in history that there's so many people that have access to each other, or at least our history, right? We're not going to get into that, but in our modern day history, where everyone, that the collective conscious is actually elevated to a certain point where we can actually download these frequencies that are coming in through the meteors, all that meteor Gemini energy breaking in the atmosphere, attaching to all of the stratospheres and all that beautiful stuff, whatever. It's awesome. Basically, so we got our life force and we have our initiation. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That is crazy. And this card's number 60. Huh. This card's awesome, too. Wow. It kind of looks like a mandala. Dude, what a sweet card. Check that out. Oh, this light is really messing me up here. That is awesome. Look at that. Whew. That is a beautiful card. Whew. I've had an experience. I don't know what it was. It's probably like natural DMT experience. I don't know how. I think I was meditating and I was just breathing exercises, but I opened my eyes and everything was kind of like a mandala, an orange mandala. It was beautiful. Wow. And to me, what that meant for me was it's kind of just viewing maybe the architecture of my soul, or maybe the aspect that I am from the whole, right? And to me, that was very interesting. It kind of gave me a perspective, a different perspective, I guess a higher level perspective, right? A non-human, non-egoic perspective. It was powerful. It was a cool experience. I would assume it's probably similar to drugs. I don't, negative connotation. I haven't taken any like ayahuasca or anything or DMT like that, but I would assume it's similar to that. Again, all those drugs, aka plant teachers, they're there to put you in a state of mind, to get you in the feeling of what the plant is trying to teach you. And the main point is to not get addicted to it, but the main point is to make sure that you're following. Not what I'm following. That you can get into that state. You can remember that state. Okay, so I was in that state, the unity consciousness state. I was in a higher version of myself state. Remember that. The plant is trying to teach you. You can achieve these states without the substance. The substance is just there to help you along for a lot of people's journeys, right? That's why a lot of people that do these things, they can get off of addictions, alcohol or worse drugs, opiates, things like that are very destructive when abused, of course. Opiates could be probably good for medicinal purposes and this and that. But anyways, our life force and our invitation, we got to be careful. We got the Fool in reverse, so make sure we're not wasting the invitation. I think, okay, so the Fool is starting a new journey, but be careful of negative thoughts, because right now we're in heavy manifestation territory as per the other card. We're in creative manifestation. Be very aware of your thoughts. Anything that happens, any challenge that happens, spin it positively, because we don't know why things happen. We have to roll with it, and we don't know if we got a flat tire because we possibly could have avoided a car accident down the road, right? It's that horse story, the parable, the Chinese parable. The guy, his horse. Man, how's the parable go? It's like a chain of reaction of things. Like something happens that can obviously be seen as negative, and the neighbor comes along and tells him, "Oh man, that sucks that your horse died," and he's like, "Well, I don't know," and then I don't know. Then, man, what was it? The main one that I remember was the guy's son broke his leg, and the guy's like, "Oh, that sucks, man, that your son broke his leg." Then there was a war, and then they started drafting, the young men in the village, and they didn't draft him because he had a broken leg. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm digressing. Stay in a positive state, powerful manifestation energies, and you're invited. We're hitting that new life energy, getting that second wind. That's what we've been waiting for. We're here. It's now. So, and it's always now. So, anyways, thank you for watching. And if you got anything from this video, leave a comment. Let me know. Like if you like it. Suggestions. This is a new channel. I'm kind of just rolling with it right now. Yeah. Subscribe if you want to see more of ramblings of net. I kind of want to get some like light and shadow decks, especially because I think we are the light and shadow world, right? We are. If we have the beauty and the privilege of being in so much darkness, but on the flip side, because there's so much darkness, we can see the light that much better. So we're definitely doing the light and the dark, right? The yin and the yang. Very powerful energies. Black and white, man. Mix it together. Anyways, cool stuff. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. Much love. Bye.